Hi everyone, my name is Joy Okiti. I'm a rising senior here in the Information Technology program at the University of Washington, Tacoma, and this is all about my summer internship and my project that I worked on. So this summer I worked with West Monroe Partners, which is a consulting firm. They have 7 different offices across the country. Their headquarters are in Chicago, and they have an office here in Seattle, and they're born in business and technology. So my project that I worked on was an Azure Active Directory migration and implementation, and it was fully remote. It was an internal project where I worked with 2 other team members, which were 2 other interns interning with the Chicago office, and our project lead also was with the Chicago office. It was a team project, but we were required to create our own infrastructure environments. So for project scope, there were different specifications that were required for the environment. All resources were to be created within a single resource group utilizing Microsoft Azure, including a virtual network, a virtual machine, and Windows Server Data Center. So we were to use a single Active Directory forest, and for those of you who don't know what Active Directory is, it's essentially used to store information about objects on the network, and it makes this information easy for administrators and users to find and use. So some of these objects might include like shared resources like servers, volumes, printers, and the network user and computer accounts. So that's what Active Directory is in a nutshell. I was also required to create file shares for the specific cloud and infrastructure employees and configure a backup. So during the project, I was able to develop several skills and work on a few different technologies, most of which I've never used or touched on before. Some of them include just gaining foundational knowledge on Microsoft Azure concepts like building a virtual network and deploying a virtual machine, and then there was the scripting practice that I was able to gain. I was required to import and export all users, groups, and organizational units from the company's domain to the new domain controller that I created, so I gained a lot of practice writing about 6 scripts. Some other skills that I practice include just developing professional weekly status reports, as well as the important collaboration aspect with my project team. Going back to the scripts, a lot of it consisted of me reading Microsoft documentation and looking at different examples on TechNet and watching a lot of videos and able to write which helped me be able to write my own scripts. So in regards to the collaboration, we were able to really just put our heads together and troubleshoot issues efficiently and just help each other out to get the project complete. So for next steps, I'm just planning to find ways to further develop these skills and the technologies that I've gained knowledge on during this project and during this internship, and just being able to connect it to my schoolwork. I've learned a tremendous amount during this internship, though it was cut down quite a bit, but I was able to make the most of it. So this concludes my summer internship. Thank you guys for listening.